Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. Today we're getting ready for the first day. And after the break, we're discussing some of the highlights of our year and our plans for 2025. I'm Brett.
And I am Harley.
I'm noticing the more kids I add to my family, the more family members that I have, which means I'm not very good at planning because, you know, I've got a 3 and a 4-year-old that pretty much know where they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a 25-year-old with his 22-year-old fiance and their 2 kids who've got their own family.
Mm-hmm. I'm
literally trying to have the 12 days of Christmas in about 12 hours.
Understand. It doesn't get any better.
It doesn't get better. And it's funny is I've watched you do it for years, slowly trying to like keep it all together. Somehow you manage. You just stay put.
I do a lot of Skype.
You do it. I'll be here. You know when breakfast is. Show up.
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
You almost have to do that when you got that many kids running around. You know, trying to track everybody down is I'm virtually impossible.
And listen, this year, 2024 has been the busiest I've ever been since we've started kind of ramping up stuff on the OnlyinOKShow and TikTok side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Between that and having side hustle here, when people call me and go, "What's the plan?" I'm like, "You're talking to the wrong person."
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out which bag I'm going to sniff next, and you're asking me when's Christmas dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do my ham every year.
Did you break the ham?
No. I broke the record for most ham consumed in a 2-hour period.
Nice.
They destroyed my ham. I'm not telling you how I made it, but I will say
I don't want to know.
There was some knives and some scoring and some honey and seasoning and a homemade glaze involved.
Very nice.
That involved apricot preserves.
You took care of the kids, obviously.
Took care of the kids.
What did Brett get for Christmas? Anything good?
What did Brett get? Hi, stole for hi, Edmund. I got some Doc Martens.
Mason bought those, obviously.
Right. I got some Doc Martens. Haven't had a pair of Doc Martens since 93. And I had these Doc Martens in 93 for probably about 12 hours. I go to school the next day. Somebody's like, I wanted a pair of Jordans. They're like, I'll trade your, Tyler Swank if you're out there anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the Jordans. I traded Tyler Swank at school for his Jordans. I don't even know if I even asked what size he was. Anyway, traded my Doc Martens in with him for a pair of Jordans that I don't even know how long they lasted, and never got another pair. But I've been kind of eyeballing some big kid shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, I haven't worn a high top or a boot in 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm ready to, these dogs are barking. But Doc Martens, got a hoodie, some sweatpants, I asked for socks.
Yeah.
I kind of like getting socks. Got a movie, of course, from Santa. By the way, Santa Claus he still respects the physical media. It's not so outdated that he doesn't, send me an IOU, that says you're SOL. So it got a movie from him, and he even does foreign kung fu movies, so it was kind of cool.
That's good.
Like he's not limited to regions of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else? Got some really cool stuff from the Covingtons.
Yeah.
Dude, laser tag? Come on, dude.
I thought the boys would enjoy that.
I'm sure they will. You remember laser tag and or photon?
Yes.
Never had the money to go play photon, but cousin had the laser tag at home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we'd play that for hours. So I'm kind of excited about strapping.
I was thinking about paintball guns, but I thought maybe Mason might be a little on the young side.
He might be a little young for some paintball. But yeah, Christmas overall, somebody said, how'd you do at Christmas? The kids had a great time. I don't like to talk about a lot of the things I get because I'm not braggadocious unless it's, unless I bought the last steel book of a particular movie. I'm not real braggadocious about anything. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So kids had a good time.
Awesome.
It's always nice to see Carson got what he asked for from Santa, a dancing Spider-Man. When he saw that dancing Spider-Man, it was, that's what it's all about, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. What about you?
Maddie took care of all of my beard needs. She bought me about $1 billion worth of beard care products, which I was pumped about.
Is she going to learn how to trim your beard too?
No. My son made me a painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and wrote me a note. He's going off to the Air Force this weekend.
Yeah.
And wrote me a letter, very heartfelt. Brought a tear to my eye, which does not happen very often.
I'm leaking.
Yes.
Hmm.
But overall, great Christmas. Kids had a great time. And everybody was in, out, breakfast, gone.
Really?
Real quick.
Wow.
As teenagers, they're hard to pin down for very long at all.
Yeah, they've always got something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's good. I'm glad Christmas went well. It's time to move on.
It is. And today's episode is about starting 2025 off right.
On the right foot?
On the right foot, yeah. Oklahoma Scenic Parks, working in conjunction with the AARP of Oklahoma, are doing first day hikes, which is a really good program. It's nationwide, but basically it's to give you an opportunity to start off the year on the right foot.
Literally,
kinda
figuratively.
Fitness resolutions, nature hiking.
The right foot hills.
Yes, nature walking, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Really, I thought with, whatever your personal motivation, an Oklahoma hike in an Oklahoma State Park makes for a great day. And let's be honest, a lot of people probably need to walk off some of the alcohol content from the night before.
Oh, yeah. Or some of this, they're still eating leftovers for whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are over 20 participating parks across the state. Obviously, there's going to be a hike near you, and we're going to include a full list in our show notes, or you can check out travelok.com.
Yeah.
But the one we're talking about today is Lake Texoma State Park, Kingston.
What a beautiful area down there.
It really is.
Yeah. And it's growing.
It really is.
Yeah, it's insane.
Honestly, I think this is one of those situations you need to make sure you're wearing good shoes. You probably need to dress warm.
Listen,
I would say layers.
If it's sponsored by the AARP, they're targeting a certain demographic.
I don't think they are.
No.
I think the AARP appreciates the mission of the first day hikes, but I think this is really for anybody.
Okay. Well, when I think AARP, I think of discounts. Old people.
Yes.
How come I'm not getting AARP mail yet?
You're not getting AARP mail yet because they don't know where you're at.
I'm starting to, because here's the thing. I haven't been chosen. When's the last time you were chosen for?
Oh, it's been forever.
Like, it's literally been since my 25-year-old was 2.
Knock on wood.
What did I do wrong?
Maybe they just know you.
Is it my social credit score? That's what's killing me. I want to be a part of a jury. I don't know. Sorry, AARP. I can't get AARP mail. I can't get jury duty. Oh, well.
I don't think most people want to do that.
Do you get discounts? Do people look at you and give you have you guys seen your discount yet?
I have never gotten a senior discount.
Because, see, younger people don't, age doesn't register with, there's a lot of young people running registers.
Yeah, somebody did the other day ask me if my son was my grandson, which hurt, but then I realized the person that asked is like 17 years old, and everybody over 30 is 100 years old.
Were we like that?
I think so.
Because we're at our aunt and uncle's ages now. And I go, when we were kids, I always thought they were so old, and now I'm like, it's not that bad. Oh, well. But anyway, ARP for first day hikes, I love the idea.
So they're going to be giving away commemorative tokens and stickers for hikers, but those are limited supply, so you really want to get there early if you want to do that. They're waiving all of the parking passes.
Oh, really?
For the first day hikes, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah.
Give everybody a chance to check out the parks without making any long-term commitment.
Sure.
But Kingston Lake Texoma State Park, we do a lot of camping there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a great park.
It's a great park. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. The walking trails they're really geared towards
intermediate to beginner.
Yeah, I mean they're comfortable to walk on.
Right.
A lot of times you'll go to a state park and the trails are a little aggressive or they're not maintained well, so you get a lot of ankle pain.
Oh yeah,
from
for
walking
sure.
on an angle for a mile and a half.
Well, and if you wear your Crocs to go hiking in, that's another thing. It's like, be prepared. Shoes, number one.
Yes, definitely wear some shoes. You don't be wearing flip-flops. It is the lake, but no flip-flops for a hike. But January 1st, there are 2 hikes at Kingston. One at 9 a.m. and one at 2 p.m. They're doing the Running Deer Trail at 9 a.m. and then the multi-use trail system at 2 p.m. The first hike is an easy hike, and the second hike, the multi-use trail, is a little more difficult. It's a lot longer. There are no pets allowed, on leash or otherwise.
All right.
But the first trail is 1.5 miles to 2 miles, and then the multi-use Bobcat Trek Trail is 4 miles.
I wonder if it's because they don't want you to step in dog doo or something.
I don't know, because some of the parks allow pets and some don't. So I'm
okay.
not 100% sure what the reasoning behind it is.
Yeah.
In this particular instance. But yeah, if you're going to Kingston, no pets. Some things that you might want to consider bringing, like we said, good shoes, some layered clothing, water bottle, for sure. A camera. Like I said, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Take some pictures.
Or some binoculars. There are a lot of really cool wildlife in the area. You know, I saw a falcon today on my back fence.
That's pretty neat.
Like 25 feet away from my door, just staring at me.
You've got a new dog that I'm surprised didn't try to launch at it.
Yeah, she's not a fan of birds. Little birds, she hates them. But
Chickens?
yeah, we got a new bird.
How you got a new bird?
Well, you're a new dog.
No, you may need new birds.
Yeah.
How is she getting along with the chickens? Swimmingly?
No, we're gonna have to do some work.
A learning curve.
There is a little bit of a learning curve. She is a basically 9-month-old Aussie, and dude, 9-month-old Aussies. That's Amber showed me a meme, and it showed like a 1-month-old Aussie as being a cute little puppy, and then like a 2-year-old Aussie as being like this awesome
ball of energy.
No, just awesome pet in general. But then in the 9 months to a year category, it had a picture of a velociraptor.
Right.
I agree with that. She is a bundle of energy, and everything is attackable.
We have a Catahoula Aussie mix. He's pretty chill.
How old?
I think he's maybe 1.5 years, 2 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he go through the phase though?
We got him late, so. But yes, he still likes to fetch. He likes to do that stuff, but he's not like he's me a little bit. He's a little nervous around people sometimes, but yeah.
Well, if you want more information on the first day hikes, check out the link in the show notes for Travelok, or just go to the website travelok.com.
Well, after the break, we're going to talk 2025 live. No, it's not live. Well, we are live.
So today's show brought to you by Thinkability Incorporated. They are a private, not-for-profit agency that promotes independent living skills by providing community support for people of all ages with developmental disabilities.
They will turn 33 this May. They were founded in May of 82. That's a long time.
It is.
To be doing the right thing.
And they've got a couple of group homes. They've got... 3 group homes now?
Oh, yeah.
12-unit semi-independent apartment complex, a 20-unit modern apartment complex, and several other properties in the Duncan area that serve people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great program, and the nice thing about what they do, there are so many ways to help that don't even seem like helping.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The other thing, too, is, we get to spend just a little bit of time with the Thinkability folks right at the end of the farmers market in Lawton, and you got to see their community garden and what they're doing and what they're teaching. And again, I think 30 years ago, this would have been a program that was struggling to thrive, along with the people the community that's involved with.
Yeah, and we did a video on the community garden. It's a great program. But there's also another aspect of the show that we probably need to do a video on. The Thinkability Garden Cafe. They do soups, salads, sandwiches, and they have like a full array of like really unique gifts.
Yeah.
It's a deli and gift shop.
It's fancy pants.
It really, I mean, it's surprising the variety of things that you can purchase there.
Yeah.
But again, if you're there around lunchtime, because this is a lunchtime gig, they do Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., right there on Main Street in Duncan. But if you're hungry, they got you covered. If you're looking for a gift that's different, for more information, check out their website, thinkabilityfirst.com.
2025, man.
It's
here. I mean, we're right there.
It is, but we've had a good year. 2024 has been a good year.
You know what, though? 2025 sounds like I think every year sounds like a major achievement. But the fact that Oklahoma doesn't have a ball that drops, doesn't have a ball that raises, what an outrage! For 2025, could you get some balls, Oklahoma? Please! We don't have opening night anymore. We don't have a ball. 2024 was a hell of a year. What a blur.
It really was a blur, but you and I, the OnlyinOKShow, had a lot of milestones in 2020.
Yes, we did. We hit a lot of milestones.
We started really doing videos in 2024.
About June, July?
We've had, almost 5 million people have seen something that we've done this year?
5 million people have seen something we've done this year. I'm repeating everything you're saying.
I don't know why.
But it seems like I'm reiterating it.
I think
that's awesome.
Compared to the year before, dude. It's night and day difference.
You know, and we have some of the most loyal fans and loyal followers that you could ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always talked about, if we could just get the Facebook, we could just get this and that and just set it and forget it and let it just kind of eat itself alive.
Honestly, I think if you and I spent every waking moment on Facebook or on our social media in general, I think if we spent every day, nonstop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we couldn't keep up with all of the likes, the shares, the comments.
Oh, no. It's hard enough. Hell, I'm behind on our chicken fried steak tournament of champions this week. I got to post the winner of the next round. I think it's going to have to be a lightning round.
So that's another thing that happened in 2024 that we first kind of dipped our toes in maybe doing a best of series.
Yeah.
Starting with chicken fried steak. I think we like it, and I think we're going to try to make it more live video in 2025.
Yeah, more video, more interactive, more boots on the ground stuff, because I think that's what people want to see, I think. And it gives us a little, it builds a bridge between us and the communities that we serve and the communities that we're highlighting.
And it allows us to pulse check, because it's easy from here, it's easy from the recording studio to go back to the well over and over. We talk about a lot of communities on a regular basis, and then there are some communities that don't have a lot going on throughout the year that kind of fly under the radar.
Yeah.
So us being boots on the ground in 2025 more will help us remember and discover some places that have escaped our attention in the past.
Well, and it's real. I mean, I almost feel like we need like a media, just a media, somebody that can manage who wants us to go where and what to do where.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. We are planning on doing some longer form factor videos this year, which is a huge endeavor. Mm-hmm. I mean, really, it is.
Yeah.
Doing the short review videos has been a boon, but it's not a direct translation to making a longer video.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's a completely different animal. So, I've been really working hard at trying to nail this down over the last year.
Well, I think people don't understand how hard it is to make it.
Exactly.
It's tougher, because under certain parameters, you can make a 5-minute video on TikTok, and they don't ding you for making a 5-minute video. You make a 5-minute video that you want to post on YouTube, and they ding you because it's not short enough. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's striking a balance, something for everyone.
Right. And as far as other plans, we are planning on doing some live remotes. We have some activities that may be happening in 2025 that will require Brett and Harley on location live.
Yeah.
There might be some video noises in the background or sounds of people winning lots of money.
Yeah.
Might be a thing that happens in 2025.
Gosh, I hope so. Be on the lookout if you want to come possibly be somewhere where there's some loud noises and people winning money in the background and hanging out with us. There's a really good chance of that in 2025.
Huge chance.
Like, I mean, the house odds are really well. Or they're good.
I mean, the house always wins.
The house does win.
And you're going to be
in the house. We're going to be in the house. In fact, that's what we're changing the podcast to, is Oklahoma in the house. Brought to you by LLC.
Last thing I want to mention is we have been working really hard on getting some merchandise that seems to be in really high demand.
People want t-shirts.
And we're working on some outlets that will allow us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to have those early in 2025.
Yes.
With some finishing touches and some people coming through.
I feel like you're looking at me, and I understand. We'll make it happen. Look, there's a lot of things happening in the OnlyinOK show. The best way for you to be involved is to get in there and get your hands dirty. Come hang with us. Come eat with us. Tell your friends. Tell everybody about us. New episodes, new content. 2025 is going to be our biggest year yet. Dramatically so. You can bet on that.
Well, this has been the OnlyinOK show. I'm Harley.
And I'm Brett.
And we're out of here.
Peace.
Million people reached in
2024. 1.8 million. It's almost half the population of Oklahoma City. Or that's the population of Oklahoma City. 2 million.
I think it is.
You don't think
the population of the state's 4 million?
Well, I think the population of OKC Metro. Let's be specific. What is the metro area?
I believe 680,000. I think
Alameda and 12. The best place to go for tamales.
Population of Oklahoma City Metro, which includes all of the places that are not Oklahoma City, is 1.4.
Believe in yourself. A good place for tamales that I've had recently is a place called This Is Not Tex-Mex. They set up on 104th in I-4 across from the On-Q. I would say anywhere on 29th, anywhere on Agnew, anywhere north of 240 that you got to know somebody that knows where it's at. Those are the best tamales. There's a place on 29th Street called El Tapatio. It's on 29th between Young and Independence, called El Tapatio. Some of the best tamales you'll find anywhere Southside. Check them out. Dang that. Jay, what are you talking about? Alicia, thank you for joining, following, hanging out. Believe in yourself. Go there. El Tapatio. All right. Ready to keep this thing in or what? All right. 3, 2, 1. And welcome, shoot to toe. What the heck? All right. 3, 2, 1.